input and content. So the BID or behavior intervention plan may contain traffic behavior to increase or traffic behavior to decrease and strategy like some consequences strategy like enforcement of the enforcement or yes punishment. Okay? But even though behavior intervention plan saves only these, there should be somehow reinforcement, even reinforcement. Also, contain incident strategy like manipulating the STD, the suspicion, and just recently the behavior intervention plan, the development of the BID essential content and individualized application program or individualized application plan management and is created to integrate with multidisciplinary team approach including parent, behavior analyst, educator, any related service provider like finance, compliance, the caregiver, the private tutor and parent compliance, and this to ensure comprehensive function-based approach to behavior support while aligning with evidence-based behavior. Okay, let's talk about elements of behavior intervention plan. First, we have to identify the target behavior. Clearly define the predictive behavior that requires identification, scale, observable, and measurable. In addition, the target behavior theory. So here we are talking about operation operation deficit for each target behavior. It's not enough to say admission we want to reduce consumption or we want to reduce demand. You have to describe the topography of behavior. And we call this as operation. We will talk about the next week. Second element, functional behavior assessment, the FBA, assess the function of the behavior to determine its maintaining variable. For example, this behavior was maintained by what? Taken by attention, or say for attention, or taken by scale, category enforcement, or access to time, dependability, category enforcement, iPad, or kids, or booklet, or grade, or automatic enforcement, or you can call it self-stimulation. So the FBA or functional behavior assessment is possible like do or procedure to do to determine what is the function of this behavior. Intervention strategies complemented by three orders. The three intervention strategies implement functioning based on predictive communication, SDM, dialogue enforcement, and enforcement based either to receive the application social and it could also include punishment. Usually we keep punishment as the last option. We should try all the possible procedure first, like reinforcement, differential reinforcement, shocking encourage, and if it is didn't work, we can just move to use punishment procedure, but there is no way to keep on doing punishment. Even if we use punishment, we can like introduce also reinforcement somehow. Element number four, reinforcement strategies. Utilized differential reinforcement techniques to strengthen alternative functional equipment replacement behavior while decreasing cognitive behavior. In this unit at the end class effectively we will talk in details about differential reinforcement, but again as I mentioned before, always when we have behavior to decrease, we should have another behavior to increase, and we call this replacement behavior. Why? Because it increases the function of this but we want to replace we don't have any problem or issue with the function of the behavior. Number five, monitoring the value continuously predict analyze data to make our progress, assess intervention effectiveness and
Maintaining the integrity of the plane is the priority here. Don't rush
this
this.
is very important to take them.
Looks like a shit show down there. Clear the airstrip before you think about taking that bird into the sky. If the plane gets shot up, we're back to Alpha.
Why?
Cargo cell
So
phones are going low code.
that
People
data
expect more than any second now. Remember, the mission is the plane.
the our problem. Our intervention effective or not effective. Do we think that our standard procedure or anything? This kind of all these details that from that. That's why we take that's based and we make our decision based on that. Like we call it data driven decision. Elements of the threat,
The
the
gang
goals
task
of
force
the
better
plan,
says thank you for
and
this. Even more
that
Vagos coming
look like
at you.
overall quality by adopting adaptive behavior, reducing community behavior, and facilitating self-realization, keeping and people and okay. Here I want to talk in detail about the component of behavior intervention plan. There are about 18 components. I will name them in the first, and then we will talk about each single one in detail. For you, don't need to memorize all the information I want to talk about behavior intervention plan, but it is very important to know the main components of behavior intervention plan as behavior therapist or ABA specialist. It is very important for you to know what should be included in the behavior intervention plan, especially the main objective or the main component like the behavior name, the graph, the operation definition, the measurement, which measurement dimension we use. Okay. Uh, let's start with first component, basic identification information like name, age, date, two, directional for behavior information. Like why we create this
Okay,
information?
I'm reading you
What
close
is
to the
our
airfield.
goal?
Remember, once you engage these bastards, there's only one way this is
Number
going.
three,
Make a
why
plan, then
here we can
execute it.
talk
No
about
matter how good the plan is, expect
how
sustained
this
resistance.
like we
Maintaining the
provide
integrity of the plane is the
things
priority
our
here.
together
Don't rush this. Looks like a shit show
for
down there. Clear the
diagnosis
airstrip
and
before you think about
independent
taking
for
that bird into the
information.
sky. If the plane
What
gets
is
shot up, we're back to
what
Alpha.
is for our plan? How can we yes, ADHD, education disorder, five, dedicated
Vago cell phones are
to
going low code.
use
People expect more of them any second now.
medicine
Remember, the mission
activation.
is the plane.
Six, evaluation. What is evaluate? What type of evaluation? Standard block, a standard. Seven, traffic.
The gang task force better send us a thank you for this. Even more Vagos coming at you.
Provide food preferences and results and some people say this is not good enough. So different
Air
practitioner
traffic's
than
telling
the
me you're
ground
on
force
board.
example.
Bring it to the airport and
You
you're
must
done. The
indicate
rest of the team's going to
with
clean up the Vagos.
reinforcement
Ground team did well. I don't
should be
expect any more
achieved
Vagos activity in that part of the
to
state
use
for a
the
day.
freedom
6
to
hours
make
minimum.
behavior. Comprehensive number 9, replacement
Pilot,
behavior.
come in. Is there any cargo
Here,
on the plane?
because
Drugs? Guns?
we
Wild
have
animals?
traffic behavior
I
to
guess if you're flying, you
break
haven't
rules,
been
then the
charged
ship
by
has
coked
never
up
to that
crasher
to
rhinos. You know,
do and
last
we
week
follow
3
the
customs
breakdown.
officers died from spider bites after opening
Number
a
10,
Marabunta Grande shipment
as
of
a
untaxed
practical skill
Coca-Cola wood. What
for
lesson
the
can you
rescue.
take from this? It ain't the
Again, it's
size of
not
the
kind of
dog in the
state,
fight,
we want
it's
to
the
develop
amount and
that
toxicity of the venom in the dog's
what
sack.
is about
Yeah, unless the dog
appropriately
is really
expanded
effing big, then you're
or
screwed anyway. So, look out for creepy
the
crawlies, and any
skin
drugs on that
seriously
plane belong to me. Man,
time will
I love
move
selling drugs.
for
I
using
am a
that game
criminal
could
after
be
all. My team's waiting at LSIA. Can we hurry this
number
up,
11.
please? We need to clean
Intervention
this up quick, so leave the
situation
area as soon as you've handed over the plane.
here we have to describe our intervention procedure. What we are going to do. Are we going to use positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, punishment, extension, and senior intervention? So what is that? We have to use and prepare. Why do we do it? Why do we do it? So the answer to why we use is the FDA functional behavior
You
system.
take much
It
longer
is
than this, I'll start
focused.
thinking you've dived into the
We want
cargo.
systematically based on the function of the behavior. We can decide what is the appropriate intervention to do. And here I want to mention something. I see many people, especially working with ASTP and other kind of social media. They ask for behavior intervention plan about addiction. There is no specific intervention plan for all the student behaviors. Even if it was the same behavior. This depends on the function of behavior. I may have two students have exactly the same behavior, like addition and the special addition, but each one has different function. So I may give, we are all students, and I may give expression with our student, with the other student, or negative reinforcement, or positive reinforcement. This depends on what is the function of the behavior. There is no intervention plan, like we can call it, just intervention plan for time. In this case, no need for behavior. We have specific intervention plan for only for the behavior of criminal like this, like the intervention plan for like this, right? Okay, number 2, targeting diet. So we will apply this intervention at school, at home, community, or ABS session, or therapeutic session. Number 13, behavior pattern. And that is the behavior pattern and time during that diet cover diet cover like rain, frequency, duration, hierarchy, latency, and indirect like the UIR, like or anti-asymmetry time sampling, or interval record, or counter interval. We will talk about the last next lecture,
A quick flight's
also
a
to
good
think
flight.
that
Everyone
for
knows
those
that.
part of bacteria. Bacteria, whether analysts create the intervention lab and should give pain
Job.
for the
Take care of this.
teachers or therapists who want to use or apply these strategies with the student. 15. Follow up and evaluate the plan to ensure integrity and validity despite limiting data. Follow up. Any changes needed. Number 16. Generalization, plan, and maintenance for acute skills. So after we success changing the behavior of these other behavior, we should have that. make generalization. Like, I don't want the student to perform this behavior only with specific teacher or in specific place. There should be generalization done. And maintenance, like how to keep this skills or behavior for a long time and use it in his daily life. And last component is signature and approval. We should not, it's like ethical, we should not start any behavior intervention plan or behavioral procedure before we begin written approval and signature from their parents or their legal guardians. Okay, let's talk about each one in details. Again, you don't have to memorize everything I'm saying here. I give you like very detailed for each component, uh, just for your information. But for you as behavior therapist, you should know the main content of behavior. Section 1, basic identification information. So here we can mention the customer name or the client name, date of birth, the original plan date, like the original plan date, it means the first DIP date, and the name and initial of the plan together means this plan, PCBA or PCABA, QBA, like who was involved creating this intervention plan. Speech therapy, VT, OT. Also determine if the plan is huge or minor revision or major revision with the revision date. So sometimes we have like to make review for the behavior intervention plan.
Hmm?
If it was minor,
Are they with you?
minor revision of the plan,
Okay. No, I didn't know they with anybody.
like you want no progress.
Yeah, they play some game.
Minor changes like instead of
Hey, hi. How are you? How do we say it in Liberia?
like change
You see what you are saying there, how are you?
daily life.
Hi,
How are you?
how are you? Hope every
Now you're making it put in our picture, how are you? How are you? How are
in
you?
a pigeon. That
How
one
are
I
you?
like.
How are you?
How are you?
No, now how are you? How are you?
How are you?
And you say hello.
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 Yeah.
On a language, it's sweet though.
Baby, no sweet. You see? I hear we're playing the video. Yeah.
Why is
How is everything, miss? Fly under what? What is it telling me? Fly under the bridge. Oh, which bridge is this one on now? Fly under the bridge. Yeah. Oh, wait till this bridge just appear from nowhere. They say I should fly under it, but I don't know how I will go that place.
Don't know. Fly under the bridge. Go now. Go for the water. You jump in the water.
Oh no no.
It's the beach. The beach is there.
Yeah.
You have to use road to go to the beach. Go east side, like east side. So you go to see
The starting point.
yes.
I carry cargo. Why? The bridge itself, it just appear from nowhere. Yeah, now the bridge plenty. See marking plenty.
But not for the beach. If you are playing big game like this,
Ah,
if the game is setting in question, just take your phone, you Google.
yeah.
In this game, when the chairman fly under the bridge, what you have to do?
Yes.
about
Okay.
basic contains split content readings of object into not of the whole. The categories for file and where the method with the existing about hours with business private mobility maintenance house refugees and other we call it family bonus. Like how many people in their house we distribute for our clan, share the room with another brother, or have different rooms. This also could be included in family advice. Also, description of the living situations, education status for the family members, job status, favorite and least favorite activities to also help us during the exams and reports. Also, favorite and least favorite food for the academic. Section number 4 is diagnosis and medical information. If we can, in this section, we can talk about important medical diagnosis that may or may not be relevant and behavior situation plan. For example, the disorder, limited syndrome, allergic food, rather allergic
You
food,
told me, fucking idiot!
what there, or feeling you cannot less about this. You should know if you have any type of medical allergy or seizure or something. So it's still not there for specific food like peanut or beverages. This should not be inside this class or this material or this type of food should not be the class of eating with other students. So maybe like still food or other food from the daily life. So this criteria are talking more about age. Section number 5, medicine. This section is related to the previous one. Medication may be given to address a challenging behavior or may be given for a different cause, but still have a potential impact can be negative. So that some students can be defined by ADHD, they make sense. This may impact our behavior intervention plan. For some type of medicine, will result in keep when the students keep irritable, not moving, not active. So this would impact on our intervention and our data will not be realistic when we take that. It may show all 0, 0, 0. Why? Is this because of our intervention or because of the medicine? It's very important. And here I want to say something I have mentioned it before. That is, we are as the ABAs specialist. Doesn't matter our credential like BCBA, QBA, hospice, ABAT, IBT. We are not eligible to ask the parent to quit from any medicine. It's not our decision. This is the doctor's decision. But we may take their judgment and make a graph to show the doctor or show parents if this medicine is effective or has an impact on their child behavior or not. Also, medication has side effects that should be monitored, especially if those side effects have an impact on an individual behavior.
So crazy.
Outside flag have gone up, and again that inclination kind of Fiore to hair forward when the opportunity is there.
Anyway, still open in transition. Too much space. Maybe like it's well played by Delet to just runs up just at the right moment. I'm sure it's not influence as well. It's just offside, but in transition, it's still looking a little bit over.
Split that the other way, and that's what Manchester United might look to exploit. Fiore does like to get forward, and if Brian Bumo and turn over possession and get it to him, he might have some space to do some damage.
Actually, right-handed, and it's kind of like left back to get forward because they were like Gabriel to fill that space down the left-hand side. Defend that area. He's been so good at it. But look at Bumo, it looks like he's right up in his straight.
Slater gives him away. He's out of position here. Bruno Fernandes looking to beat Brian Bumo, and Gabriel comes across to deal with it.
That's what I think it says. And that gives the kind of Fiore the point to get exploit space thinking like you're right.
Trading start to this month as Manchester United. Not plenty right so far, but they find themselves very easy defending corners.
They've had total possessions 29, two resulting in turnover. One of those resulted in a corner which sets the goal. United, although they had 27 and 5 turnovers, they haven't quite been able to exploit the spacing behind where they've won the ball out of the pitch.
Fiore. Goals for Arsenal, they will come in away games. One of the venues pending. See the shape of the two sides here as the camera just pans out to give us the full view of those players.
It's just not looking at the pitch back there. You might not possess them, it's not like 5, 2, 3. Not make some that much spin to try and make them straight. They're trying to keep on a straight rise. I have the pitch as high as possible, so when they win the ball, they set by the target, but it makes it so a lot of work for Bruno Fernandes. Can spirit that midfield.
Violent to so much ground. Perez does really well there to Bukayo Saka.
So, I'm going to say I'm really shocked for Arsenal. Every time he's got the ball, he's kept it. Looks bright, looks fit. I don't think he will start beating for last season.
Himself in trouble there, and Manchester United appeals for a penalty. It's not interesting, but an awkward moment there for David Ryan.
So, his best work has been in his pressing. Were there to go David Ryan under pressure. It wasn't a penalty. It shows you right to get you need to get put Ryan under pressure. If you give him time and space, he'll pick out a pass.
Just United look to open up Arsenal here, but Gabriel comes across to deal with it. Dallo, who was looking to get there first, swept away long this time by Gabriel.
Probably better than that side of Man United in the open. Missing this game, there's no the open defender is to make that money behind. See Party does just into any longer passing. I'm not saying United played a bad game for the first 5-6 minutes. United get into good ball in behind and a good shot. Maybe something they exploit a little bit more.
Reading probably on the midway point in the first half here at Old Trafford. It's a game that's been twice so far. Long ball set forward. Gabriel Arsenal's very good space in midfield. Calafiori scoots off into a central position and he's going to carry on running here. As Martin Odegaard surges forward. Still Odegaard looks to turn inside. No way through this
Section
time.
number 6. FTA procedure. Functional behavior assessment procedure. In this section, we will talk about determining the procedures are followed, the evaluation process, each procedure we use behavior. Direct FTA or descriptive assessment, indirect like record technique, questionnaire. So usually we talk about FTA details, but usually we don't rely on indirect assessment, only the indirect assessment when we determine the function of behavior. We should make direct assessment, like ABC data collection, data problems, and functional analysis. Okay? So in the IDP, the IDP is again capacity, then we have to mention which method we use in SDA. Also, they mention the measurement dimension where you direct measurement or indirect. Direct measurement like frequency, range, duration, latency, or inter-response time, and indirect measurement like partial interval record WIR or whole interval record WIR or limited time sampling like MPS. 3. Provide a brief summary of this assessment. So if we method or this assessment in a narrative way, like describe how we implement the whole process, the FTA process. For example, Sarah has aggregation, we use direct assessment, functional behavior assessment, ABC data after collecting ABC data for 2 weeks, we analyze the data and we found many behavior was maintained by scale, and in order to reduce this behavior, we use the potential report alternative behavior. Like this statement, narrative. Section number 7, challenging behavior. So here we have the last arrest, targeted behavior to reduce with a clear separation definition for each one of them. Not only listing the behaviors, each behavior should be defined for operation with correct operation definition and provide example and non-example. It's very important component, especially when more than one therapist works in the if the operation definition was not clear, the data may be inaccurate. It will reflect on the graph and reflect our decision when we look at the data and make visual analysis. So in this section, here we can use terms such as SID, like self-injury behavior, or aggression, or tantrum, but only if they are used as a title and the operation definition is involved. Description about the core of the behavior, like how the behavior looks like and what is the probability of this behavior. Section number 8, difference assessment. So some consider difference assessment as optional, but it should not be. It is very important in the business assessment and the result and the graph of the assessment.
This time he's
In
going to
order
rip
to
it in
determine
towards the back post pen line with
which
a
item
landing header there.
may be worked as a
Looking
sport.
to get on the end of that cross. Backed up by Bruno Fernandes.
That is one of the experience assessment and reinforcement assessment intervention based on positive reinforcement strategies are likely to be more effective. Section number 9, replacement behavior. So behavior is negative.
In this game so far, looks like Fernandes was desperate to win it. To just come in and possession of Martinelli takes Arsenal into the Manchester United
So we
half.
want to maintain the function of the behavior, but we want to change the career. I have mentioned this before. For example, if I want to get a student make aggression in the session because we want to skip the shots, I go to investigate what to ask for the for example, like my teacher saying I need to play. Or I just want to work for the certificate, for example. So our career is this okay, this is not just to get a student in the middle, but we want to say our goal or our
Here's off the post.
behavior.
Wide
Not only
eyes open up for him, and he was
skills
inches
position
away
and
from making
education.
it 1-1.
For me as the educator, I give the priority for setting appropriate and not having aggression more than counts for one to get all amplification. Like that. Okay? So we are
Manchester
we
United
will
still travelling around to smite the points again there. Right was taking a bit longer than they wanted him to get that ball back into play right into Rice. Zipped across the surface from Casemiro to find Obumo.
For example, say
Playing
stop
forwards once again,
or
wants to cut
I
it
want to
back.
play. So in this case, you will change the function of behavior, which is the skill. But you change behavior from aggression to inappropriate, dangerous behavior to stop or I want to play, which is more appropriate. Section number 10, contradiction.
We've been getting so far to
So this
teach
is
so much to
all
matches.
your
Smero
and
punches
just
it
a
forward
connection
to find Cunha.
from live in a structure behavior aspect of the plan. So all you have to control, you will put it on the floor and start
So
the actual work. In a
putting
formal
Bouba
behavior
together to Sabi. Manchester United squad and taking Ruben Amorim. So for people that don't buy into the mentality of what he wants to do, they feel there's a real togetherness now amongst this Manchester United team to play the way that Ruben Amorim wants them to do. It's a brave way to play. Sometimes, as we've seen examples of already this afternoon. And this loses possession. Odegaard able to take Arsenal into Manchester United territory on the move here with options left and right. Gyökeres and Martinelli in the middle right now. It'll cut its way. Martinelli doesn't quite get it right.
Ah!
He's just barreling his way through the challenges. Matches Cunha too close to have it right, but we saw the physicality there of Matches Cunha. Real power as he broke his way through those tackles. Taking lights off this game, we knew it was going to be entertaining between these two of the Premier League giants down the years. He's Odegaard.
Since really got active, I just expected Arsenal at times, maybe just to control the game through possession. You know, big part time was still they've been under pressure. And then decided to do it, they put it United when they've had the chance.
Right, just a quick swan towards goal. That was Gyökeres, but he's got a little too much on it.
So I think the lights got nowhere to go. So just power straight towards with Arsenal challenges. Comes out with the ball. he makes the right decision to the early, but he's just stretching at the end. So he can't power he needs.
Big season. It's a wondrous, anxious video. See Manchester United doing last week in terms of attempts to go 6-2. It's just made a move into the middle. He touches it up on the new pretty well. Cunha with the strike. Well, we know we showed before the game what he can do from distance, but again, just didn't quite catch it as he would have wished.
Right to left into the central area. Lovely little set off. They've been playing together for a very, very long time. It's always a nice every time they get the possession.
21 goal involvement for Manchester United last season, 15 goals and 6 assists for him. We've seen them struggle through the majority of the campaign. He's got to play football on the bigger stage, but he has the opportunity now. Saka looking to get away from Luke Shaw, who recovers well. Mendes coming in to help his teammate, but it's still Saka in possession. They're linked. It's headed away at the front post. Odegaard just hoists it high. Spins into the middle. Just got a line, toss the challenge, Martin Odegaard takes it effectively. He's popping up in those positions, isn't he, Martin Odegaard?
This is thing is just then he makes a slightly bigger deflection and very near to a few problems.
Starting to see a bit more of the ball, 42% possession now. They hit the target with all 3 of their attempts at goal thus far as Rice just has some time to prepare.
So let's just try to get ourselves out of position. We'll do it. We'll just like take a little bit of control of the 5 minutes or so. Especially when you get over the ball, it looks like somebody's in at the top of his form and at his best.
Just makes that run to pick up possession. Still play one forward. The chase is on here. Victor Gyökeres, but second back play. Was the top scorer of the season, please. Just as the major 7 European leagues. Victor Gyökeres was linked for a long time with Manchester United, of course, with that association that he had to Ruben Amorim.
What's in the top speeds? This kid is being quick, but he's in the top speed, 21.7 miles per hour. I think that must have been with the ball just now. He had that shot on target himself. Pace. Know now as well, they can dribble it between the lines, and so they can exploit space in between the lines. Maybe this first 30
First half here at Old Trafford.
The passport. You the passport. Look at boys say they go the pass. Who go the passport for passing? Like Angola.
Initially, opportunity to cross, but his cross is deflected into him, and he just glided forwards to release Odegaard again. He's gaining ground so well there. Options left and right. Doesn't quite win his pass right, but looking to link up with Martinelli. It's an open game this. Now is Bruno Fernandes. The surge of Manchester United into the somehow. Cunha trying to force his way through. Cunha rolls in across goal.
He's trying to score there. It's a lovely turn on the edge of the 16-yard box. It's just going to slip it.
George Gabriel, the game goes on. Fernandes edge of the area, just pokes it into Cunha. Back to Bruno Fernandes, can he get a strike away? Quickly charged down, and Saliba shows some real composure there inside his penalty area. He's away with Lenny Yoro.
So it's not, there's a little turn of that,
Yes.
yeah. It's a good sign. Very well. Gets his fingertips in this angle. Just fingertips just takes him off his target. He's trying to score underneath the keeper. I see Declan Rice at one point against him on his shirt. He's too strong for Declan Rice.
Starting to influence the game more and more. Matches Grunion. And Fiore, his goal separates the two teams right now.
Struggling in terms of possession. Pressing on the state, but look at that. Passes into the box. The long goals come into that metric as well. So Arsenal, when they've got into that final third, they make things happen. They seem like they have more possession. They are effective in that one.
Saka. So just assess what's in front of him. He finds Ben White, who's in an advanced position. Saka, Chris peels away towards the back post. To Mendy, who's playing impatient. Odegaard now clips it in, seeking Gyökeres. Lenny Yoro does well. Kubo gets there ahead of Calafiori. Comes so much ground pride of Kubo, and he's looking to advance. Challenge comes in, and Kubo gives away the free kick on Martinelli.
This summer, he had to take this responsibility seriously because he knew that Calafio's been struggling in a one-on-one with Calafiori, and so he went for it, and he did it well.
It's been respite in this game. There's been a slow to it. So Mendy to Calafiori. Look where he's found his position once again.
This is minor change in the
White.
you know.
Calafiori would have wished, but they also have that situation that they relish so much under the
You are
corner for them.
interacting with this student or this player, and it's a player with the how do you protect the player with this student? What is
So
the
he takes it,
for
he wins
example,
delivery.
should I give it 30
He
for
goes
this
to leave
he
it,
was the
carry on.
first schedule,
Calafiori.
or there's the time, or after 3 correct response, like intermittent schedule, if all 3, there should be training for the staff who are on direct interaction with the student. However, once the plan is designed
Post.
and
Martinelli spins it back. Odegaard's effort.
the protocol is
Very
displayed that
difficult in the way the spin comes in from Ben White. That's your 67 miles an hour, but it was way wide.
very important
Certainly will.
to be consistent.
It's the case, man.
That's why it is important
So what's with the
to experience
really good first half, isn't it?
make sure that all of them apply the treatment and the procedure as written.
Pieces
The
different
same
on
way.
the two sides.
Otherwise,
I
the
think
student will
most
not
of the
be
guys
the
will be fairly pleased with their
That's we
performance.
start
I think on
to
some
speak
occasions you think that
this
the centre
now
forward
I
going
will
there
get
to
to
the
that
left
in
and
the
doing
video
a couple of things
because
across that 6-yard box. I think the answer is yes. Tentatively, that's probably the right.
stop
So every as he was held back by Ricardo Calafiori, he's going to have his name taken in by referee Simon O'Connor. That is a precarious place to be on a yellow card up against Brian Puma with so much of this game left to go.
Yeah, probably should. But it's one of those jobs too often. Calafio's got on the score sheet. He's had a tough time. Playing left back. Surprised we looked at the team sheet. Lewis Skelly on the bench, and there'll be something in Arteta's mind. Yeah, can Calafio keep that duel going, or will he have to make that change in the second half?
So many options Mikel Arteta, the bench he has today, so strong. Bruno Fernandes sends it forward here. It's Calafiori who wins the header. Odegaard just clears it away for Arsenal. Out with the header in front of Saka. The post earlier in the game didn't really have anyone to aim for there. In that point, perhaps that Manchester United need a true centre forward out there. Of course, they do have one waiting, primed on the bench in Benjamin Šeško.
Exactly, and I think he'll be looking at him. Because
as needed. This can achieve
a lot of things really well, but he didn't really want to take up different starting positions. You know, when they get those central areas, they do all right. You feel that then someone really leading the line. It might make their lives a little bit easier as well.
Manchester United fans will put the Francesco can take to Old Trafford the way that we've seen Brian Mbeumo. How much is Cunha do in this first half? Ball into Mason Mount from Casemiro. Can he get half a yard? Instead, he pokes it to Dorgu. Now Cunha, plenty of traffic in front of him. Mount on the turn. So many Arsenal buddies around him. Again, they're able to clear it away. Huge outlay forwards this time for Manchester United as we enter £1 million of forward players since Sir Alex Ferguson retired.
Civilian transportation, or a cop car using any means necessary. Then you can go to the station and make sure you see this. Don't get yourselves killed.
This time, Mrs. Kensington, basically right next to me. So many games for them this season, the missing pieces and corners and Lewis there without activate anyone. He's looking to get there first, and he's pleased to live there. He was doing great to he was Arsenal. Just the 1 minute of time handing on here at the end of this first half. Standing into the middle, can you press right side? Seconds of this first half here at Old Trafford. It's been the game we were hoping to see. Plenty going on. This half-time was just as much as good. All he was getting away there for Manchester United, but it's Bono Calafiori's goal which separates the two teams. Being in a corner, and to Calafiori could have missed 18-point goal. Manchester United next so close to leveling things up. Patrick Dorgu this shot, flash back on it was Manchester United. Took sharp on his Manchester United debut. The time is Arsenal lead with 1 goal to nil. Those Liverpool brings a terrible mistake. It's been games so often by just one mistakes and margins so often make the difference. Have a look at the threat in this game, and Arsenal's got coming at the time in the game when they were threatening more than at any other time in that first half.
Steady dominance of the game. They moved with that possession of the ball. They got all the game. Also good with it low outside. So they were more proud of
pass is what we've got to realise. So, Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard was really sharp out on the Old Trafford pitch in that first half. Let's get his thoughts on what's happened so far in this game.
Martin has worked really hard for that advantage at the half time. How have they challenged you? And how much resilience will be able to show? Did it, quality that. Really clear the front. I think we let them play, but we did do at the back. We had a played off when we were getting ball. We didn't pass it. Yeah, it's a big opportunity for you. That space on the outside and suddenly because just can't move on when it gets a bit hectic. Yeah, it's been a bit hectic. I think when we need to play a bit better, we need to play a bit
Make sure no one's following you.
It's been a bit too hectic, he said. Let's take a look back at what was an absorbing first half. See its key moments.
Looks a bit